Greetings, everyone. This is Payman Lorenzo, your host of the Leaders What podcast. Today, this morning, this afternoon, this evening, wherever in this beautiful planet you may be, I have a very, very special guest for you. My awesome friend, Johann Nogueira from Australia, and his partner, Walter Bayliss, the co-founders of Comet Suite, a software, AI-generated software, AI-based software that is completely revolutionizing the world of online marketing for people as a CRM. I've known these guys for almost 2 years now. Yeah, literally 2 years. And they've been doing amazing things. What I really love about these people is the heart. They really have, not only they're really heart-centered, but they're really all true leaders with a heart. They have massive, massive, massive hearts. And this is why, we connect in the first place. Got to showcase you on my podcast 2 years ago. Phenomenal story. Highly recommend you guys listen to it. I called him, as soon as I talked to him, I called him the Midas, Midas touch. He started like, I don't know how many, 20 billion multi 7-figure businesses, despite his young age and all that. And it wasn't easy. He had a very tough start, but he beat the odds and now is an incredible inspiration and is true leader with a heart. So very happy to have him here today. He's going to talk to us about something very powerful, which is how you can leverage AI to create a product in a week with no ads, just organically. So I'm very excited because nowadays we cannot afford to ignore AI. You cannot, if as the saying says, if you cannot beat it, join it. So this is what we're doing to really take our businesses to the next level. I'm looking into that. And when I remember I wanted to bring an expert to talk about AI, the first person that came to mind, of course, I didn't have to look long, as was Johann. And so we connected last week again, and here we are. So Johann, brother, welcome back to the show.
Dude, man, thank you so much. Thanks for having me. Thanks for allowing me to showcase all the cool AI that's in the world right now. Well, actually, there was 1,000 new AIs released last week just in itself. But today I'm going to show you how you can leverage AI in your business, create new products, create new things that you've never thought about doing before, and then launching it to your ideal audience. So I'm really excited to be able to share with you all this knowledge that we have now leveraged over the last 8 months. It's been crazy since ChatGPT came about last November. And man, so let me know when you're ready to go. We're gonna crack in and go into it.
I'm ready for you, brother. Just
sweet.
Rock and roll.
So guys, I want to show you how you can unlock your potential. Can you see my screen, Payman?
Yes, I can. Yes, I can.
All right, fantastic. So guys, how you can unlock your potential, how AI can help you create a product in a week and then find the exact people to sell it to without using paid advertising. Like it's a pretty big promise, and I'm looking forward to delivering. Now, just before we move on to the next slide, why do I say unlocking your potential? The reason is, when you can get AI to do all of this heavy lifting for you, you have more time to use your brain. You have more time to think. You have more time to problem solve. As humans, that's what we do. And you have more time to be able to help other people. So that's your true potential. Work gets in the way of you reaching your true potential. Are we agreed on that? I think so. So, all right, let's go. What happens when we get brand new tools as humans? The masses, they entertain themselves. When YouTube came out, everybody was busy watching cat videos, right? The smart people, what did they do? They were sharing knowledge and information. Hey, Payman, there's a swear word coming up in here. So if anybody has kids listening, sorry about this, but
it's okay.
This is what happens when people get access to cool tools. Now, this is the masses. This is not the business owners and the entrepreneurs. This is just the masses who like to use new technology for entertainment.
To the window, to the wall, until the sweat drops down my balls, until all you bitches crawl. Oh, sweet goddamn.
So funny, Frank Sinatra, with some cool rap music. That's a mix. That's what they do. And then, hey, check this out. Cool influencer gets access to the technology. Love this video.
Wow, he's talented.
That is one talented guy. And then now you layer him with AI and turn him into a Greek Roman god. Check this out.
Damn.
Now that's some cool technology, right? My
Amazing.
7-year-old is playing with this technology. Him and his friends are play fighting and creating scenes and then layering themselves with ninjas and all this dinosaurs and all this kind of cool stuff. So we'll get into that type of tech in a second. Check this out. So the smart people, so not the masses, the smart ones, they learn and they leverage and they grow quickly and they build empires, right? So capitalize on it, monetize it. This is a once in a lifetime event. There's not many chances you get like right now with AI. It's comparable to the printing press, the industrial revolution, the information age, the dot-com boom, the mobile revolution. You see this girl on the screen over here, Payman?
Mm-hmm.
Check this out. That looks great, right? But she
Amazing.
doesn't exist. That is from Pantheon Labs. It's a text to video editor. You type it in and she pops up. Now imagine the ones who didn't have, the capital to spend on ads, to spend on filming, to create all this sort of things. Now you can sit at your computer and create this live in real time without all the expenses of having the rooms, hiring the lighting, the gear, all that kind of stuff. Now, old Tom, who remembers Tom and Jerry?
I love him. Yeah.
Leverage. So this is Tom laughing at AI. I have lots of people going, oh, it's a fad, it's crazy, it's going to go away. It's not going to go away. We're now nearly a year into it, and it is changing everyone's lives.
Mr. McCannell here is taking your job as mouse catcher. Are you through laughing, Tom? Then watch this.
So pretty funny, right? Lots of people who have been laughing about how I cannot replace, certain things, certain aspects in business. Well, guess what? The ones who are not leveraging it will be out of a job, and the ones who are going to become part of that 1% who know how to utilize it and to grow companies. Now, in every company, we have a marketing department, a sales department, and operations. We are definitely going to have, moving forward, an AI department whose task is to prompt engineers to leverage all the AI tools that we have. So now I'm going to go back to a quick story. Back in January 2023. So this is us on the beach. We've been on holidays. Payment over here in Australia. January is beach weather.
Yeah,
like
summer in the southern hemisphere. Yes.
That's right. So we're there. We're chilling out. I'm working on my tan, as you can tell, and we're our wives. So that's my cousin. They're in the red shirt. His two boys. That's the 14-year-old and the 12-year-old in the blue shirt. My son Max and Aurelia in the front there. So the girls left us and they said, hey, we're going for brunch. We're going to a winery. We're going to go chill out. You guys, boys, you go do your thing. So what happens when you leave us alone for a little while? Well, we end up building another business, right? So, so here we are on the beach, and this memory, like about 2 minutes after I took this photo, or after he took that photo, I should say, both my cousin and myself, we both get a text message. The text message on the phone says, it's from his sister, by the way. So his sister sends a text message saying, hey, do you mind donating $50 to this charity? And I looked at him and I said, dude, and the charity is for cancer. Her 3-year-old has cancer. So,
oh, sorry to hear that.
Good. Like, it's the worst thing that you could, we've all got kids in this photo, you can see. And to think about her 3-year-old going through that, we just went, this is really bad. So what could we do instead of giving her $50 to give $200,000 or $300,000? So that's how this whole thing started. So I said, guys, there's this new thing that's come out. It's called AI. Do you want to go back to the house, and we're going to do a workshop on how to generate that amount of money doing fun stuff that we love doing and using AI to do that? So this is what we did. We decided to launch a board game because we love playing board games. We're all board game geeks in our family. Now, everything that I talk about, I want you to translate into your business, right? So I'm talking about a board game business here. Over here in this AI, it's called God mode. So if you look at the top left-hand corner, it says God mode.space. So if you go to God mode.space, you can tell it exactly what you want it to do, and it will build out structure by structure, everything about your business. And it'll ask you, these are my thoughts. This is my reasoning. Do you want me to proceed? You say yes, no, yes, no, no, fix this, change that. So this is better than ChatGPT because this thing is hiring like 5 different ChatGPTs to do this work. So you can see the prompt that I've given it over here. It says to build a game publishing company called Gaia Games. The tagline is world-changing games. The goal of the company is to create impact and transformation through interaction, collaboration, excitement, and fun. I need to know if this niche is profitable and what are some examples of the best games launched on Kickstarter. That's the prompt that I gave it. Change that prompt to however you want for your business, right? Godmode.space. It then goes, it says here, these are my thoughts. This is my reasoning. This is my outcome. It ends up creating a document that's about 400 pages long. So these are the steps to create. By the way, that document is the equivalent of what McKinsey would charge you $250,000 to do.
Whoa.
And it cost us about, how much? I think it was 28 cents or something like that.
Wow.
So logo was created. The logo was created by the AI. Website design for the company was done. The copy for the company was done. A launch plan created from pre-launch to post-launch to launching the games on whatever distribution channel it is, including how to build a community who supports the launches, a step-by-step plan to launch on TikTok, for example, to generate $1 million in sales per product launch. That's a pretty big ask for the AI, right? It delivered. An email campaign welcoming people into the company, a 52-week newsletter campaign for the company, an email campaign to contact wholesale and retail distributors for games, introducing them to this company and the products that are being released, a product launch email campaign for each product being released, an email campaign about how 25% of the funds, the profits are all given back to different causes, a Facebook advertising campaign, a script for the videos to launch on Facebook, YouTube, TikTok, Twitter, ad campaigns. This thing wrote out all the ad campaigns. It looked at all the other competitors and created the ad campaigns, gave us images, gave us copy. Give me an affiliate campaign to introduce all the entities to promote it. Give me a list of how to find production and distribution of the product in different countries. Just this one little screenshot. Take a screenshot. Ignore the URL at the bottom. That's an old URL. So take the screenshot, and this screenshot, just redo it for your company and see what you get. It's going to be absolutely incredible what you come out with. So we talked to the boys. The boys said, now in the screenshot just before the photo, we said, hey guys, what do you want to build? And my son, 7 years old, he said ninjas. He loves ninjas. He's training to be a ninja. The 2 older boys, they said they want to build gods and other things. So we decided to build a board game. The board game needs artwork. So we went to this thing, openart.ai. Here you can go and grab any of these prompts and put that into your Midjourney. And now you have prompts with this type of artwork. The artwork is pretty beautiful. If you want to go a little bit more and spend a little bit of money, this thing costs you less than a cup of coffee. Go to promptbase.com. At PromptBase, you can buy prompts that give you these exact types of prompts for the different characters that you want to create. So
Brother,
here you have my 7-year-old creating. Yeah.
Johann, sorry to interrupt you. I have a couple of friends who want to attend this. Can I send them the link to the Zoom call? Is it okay?
Yeah, man. Yeah, for sure. Let him jump in.
Okay, I can share it on a group. Okay, sorry. Wait, let me just click the link. Okay. Okay, mute yourselves and let the person do it. Okay, sorry. Yeah, keep talking, Johann. I'm just messaging the people. Okay. Yeah.
Awesome, cool. So guys, whatever types of characters you want to create for whatever, for your marketing, for your product, for your business, you can come in here into PromptBase. You can, for less than a cup of coffee, you can buy these prompts. And now you have consistency of your characters. So the boys did this. And then we did research. we asked ChatGPT. Now this is ChatGPT 3.5. We said, check all these links and create me the campaign. Now God mode gave us all the different campaigns that had been successful. So you can see here, ChatGPT is going to work, and it's starting to analyze all the data. This is the data that the other godmode.space gave us. And now it's putting it into tables. Hey, if you want to raise $2 million, you need to have 13 options. If you want to raise $13 million, you need to have these many options. It gives us a breakdown of exactly how to build a successful campaign by mimicking and modeling the best campaigns that there's ever existed. So you can see here, this is my wife. She's writing stories using ChatGPT. And this is a plugin that she's used called AI PRM, which is free. Everyone can have access to it. You go there and it's creating stories. It's creating games. And all she's doing is following the prompts, right? And here we have it. This is the first card game that was built with AI.
Whoa.
It started off as 100. There was 100 cards. And now it's gone from 100 cards to 300 cards to a fully fledged board game. This is the quality of the graphics. A 14-year-old has done this. The text, everything else is, done with the aid of with ChatGPT. But this is now what the card game looks like. The 3D models, which now you can do again in Midjourney. A 14-year-old has created the 3D models, right? Pretty cool. This is another game that we built called Olympus Oracle. Cool graphics. Look at the graphics on this, right? Again, we built another game. So my business partner said, hey, we need a plan. We need a plan a business plan. I was like, man, business plans are so boring. So I went into ChatGPT and I said, hey, I want to build a game called It's Just Business, which shows me how to build a game build a game that teaches people how to get to $10 million. And so from that, I used ChatGPT to build a game. And here's here's the misfortune. Oh no, you lose your assets. Hey, on your dream team, you need a lawyer. You need, stop sellouts. You need celebrity endorsement, political connections, unpaid taxes. You can see all the different colors of the different cards. And from this, we ended up building a game called It's Just Business. This is your startup. And you build your startup into a $10 million company, and that's how you win the game. But it teaches you, I can use this to teach my kid how to build a business. Like, it is absolutely incredible. By the way, again, you like the graphics? It's all a lot of fun. Now, in a matter of 1 month, 3 games are built. This usually would take 4 to 5 years to build. But here we are, 3 games, amazing, in 1 month. Ninjas Unleashed, It's Just Business, and Olympus Oracle. The marketing. So remember at the start, we asked godmode.space, hey, tell me how to build a game that's going to make $1 million. So here's the data that it gives us. Here's Botany, $1.4 million. Terraforming Mars, $2.7 million. Exploding Kittens, $8 million. Here to Slay, $3 million. Frosthaven, $13 million. So this is the things that it's modeled off. So if you give it enough data, it's going to go and analyze all the best campaigns that have ever been run in your niche in order for you to be able to follow the footprint, right? So, by the way, if anybody wants to go check it out, go check out ninjasunleashed.com. The game is launching on the 24th of October on Kickstarter. Wow. So, yeah, go back it. There's a great cause that's being there. By the way, ninjasunleashed.com. So you've got board game geek, right? I'm a board game geek. People are board game geeks. This thing's got 109,000 followers on this page. We've got an AI that'll now talk to everybody who's on that thing, on that list, and has now generated a wait list of 50,000 people just by targeting the right Instagram accounts, right? So now I'm going to go into some tools that you can use in your business to leverage and grow your audiences and to leverage the socials. Don't ask me who owns this website. I don't think they know about branding, but hey, this is their website, not mine. But they have a great Facebook ads generator. It's called logicballs.com/tools/Facebook ads generator. So you can see here, all you do is you go in there, you type in your product name. The product name here is Ninjas Unleashed. The product description. It's a game for card enthusiasts who love deck building games. It's a fun, exciting game, yada, yada, yada. And then below, it creates the ad for you. All the copy, everything's done with some great copy. Attention all card game enthusiasts. Are you ready to unleash your inner ninja? Introducing Ninjas Unleashed, etc., etc. It even generates all the hashtags for you. So
Wow.
cool. Saves us so much time and energy. Saves us so much research, right? This is another one. This is called Shine Ranker. So Shine Ranker, what it does is it analyzes all of the most viral videos in your niche. And then it tells you exactly why they went viral and how they went viral. So that if you want to create content just like that, you can create that content. So success leaves clues, right? If you're only looking at what's going viral and what's creating that virality in your niche, you'll be able to create that content. In video, this allows you to quickly and easily create pro quality videos. Not all of us have the resources or the time or the energy to have video teams, etc., like Gary Vee and Grant Cardone have all the time. Use this instead. It's got all the templates in there. You can make it look really, really cool. And if you want, go follow Ninjas Unleashed on Instagram. You'll see all these videos being used over there. All right, here's another one, Opus Clip. Now,
I'm using this
Heyman,
one.
You are gonna
I'm
love
using this one. I love it. I love it.
No,
Yes, yes. My podcast.
It's so cool because you just upload one video and it gives you 10 clips, saves you editing.
20.
Before, when we had to do this,
Yeah.
you literally spend, how long would you spend editing that?
Oh man, it would take me about 3-4 hours just to create all the content. It's stupidly time consuming. With this, I upload my video, my link, I leave it on the background. I just go on my way, and half an hour later, I literally first time I did, I had 23 short highlights. You can put your keywords, you can put the length you want, less than 10 seconds, 30, 40, 60, 90 seconds, 280 seconds. It's beautiful. All of that for what? Just 20 bucks a month? Best 20 bucks ever.
Right. Exactly. You can't even hire a VA to do it for you for that price.
The VAs are using this, and selling it back to you on freelancer.com. And
I know.
You know what I mean?
Hey man, and then I had so when I did this presentation, my video editor saw this and he's like, hey, by the way, sorry, just letting you know, I use this. Like, all right. I'm like, cool, man. As long as I get the result, it's all good. So that's another cool little one. Here's Magic Brief. So this allows you to do competitive analysis. There's a video that goes for about a minute. Let me just play it. So now I used to have a digital agency. To do what this thing does used to take us about 2 weeks. Now it does it in 1 hour. We are compressing time. We're leveraging our time so much more thanks to the AI tools. This one, dude, check this out. So this one creates AI voiceover, right? So again, now go back to the Ninjas Unleashed. I'm going to play about 20 seconds of this. This is the AI that it created. This is the AI voice.
I'm checking the website, but maybe the sound is not coming through.
Say again?
I'm checking the website, Speechify, but we can't hear anything. And even when I was able to hear, it was very, muzzled down and almost like frictions.
Cool. Well, then I forgot to press the share sound button. There we go. All right, let me go back.
Study strategy over the years.
Can you hear it now?
And achieve the spirit of the warrior. Today is a victory over yourself. of yesterday. Tomorrow is your victory over lesser men. There is a student mentality in all of us that must be tapped into. A student is resilient. A student is disciplined. It is only through discipline that you will experience the freedom of a warrior. A student never surrenders. See the
Awesome. So that quality of
Mm.
audio is absolutely incredible. So build a professional website in seconds. So again,
Wow.
this thing used to cost us a lot of money, right? So check out dora.run/AI. How cool is
Amazing.
that? Remember-
Amazing.
Remember how long it used to take to build websites? Now
Oh,
it's
tell me
done in
about it, man.
seconds.
Yeah, 2 weeks. Easy. I've been
We've
building my
all had
websites
those.
to ClickFunnels takes me a week minimum to 2 weeks. Yes.
Awesome. I'm going to show you one more, and then I'll share something else. All right, where are we? Let's go here. So this last one I want to share with you is called Wonder Studio. Have you heard of it?
No.
No. So Wonder Studio. Check this out. I'm going to play
Wow.
I'll play their video. Right.
Wonder
This is what it
Dynamics.
allows you to do. Wonder Dynamics. I just got to make sure that you can actually wait. Let me just see if I click share screen, share sound. All right. Watch this.
They say all great stories start with a sense of wonder. And what if bringing those stories to life wasn't limited by our resources, but only by our imagination? Welcome to Wonder Studio, where making movies with CGI is as simple as selecting your actor and assigning a character. The system uses AI to track the actor's performance across cuts and automatically animates, lights, and composes the CG character directly into the scene.
Beautiful.
Whether it's one shot or a full sequence, Wonder Studio analyzes and captures everything from body motion, lighting, compositing, camera motion, and it even tracks the actor's facial performance. All the artist needs is a camera. Filmmaking is a medium of creativity and collaboration between artists. There's no AI that can replace that. Wonder Studio was built to empower those artists while still keeping the existing 3D process in mind. Alongside the rendered results, Wonder Studio gives you the ability to export the individual layers you need to deliver your final visual effects shot. Whether it's lighting, camera, or animation, you can maintain full control and make detailed adjustments in 3D space.
How cool, huh?
Very.
So
Wow.
my son is 7 years old. He's using this program to go to that art. Remember that at the start I showed you the different art websites where you can grab the codes. He goes there, he grabs it, he puts it into Midjourney, he generates an image. He then puts that into Wonder Dynamics or 11 Labs. They're all sort
Wow.
of similar now. And now he's creating animations and videos. Him, the 14-year-old, then the promotion material for Ninjas Unleashed is created using this technology. You can now have ninjas doing all these sorts of stunts. You can grab stock footage. You can grab footage from anywhere and then replace it. So my son is recording himself with his friends, doing fighting scenes and stuff. And then they're overlaying it with the ninjas. And now they look like ninjas fighting, right?
Wow.
Imagine the power in this when a 7-year-old, like when I was 7, I had a stick and a ball, right? Now the 7-year-olds have access to AI technology and imagination that can absolutely create anything. And yeah, it's absolutely insane what's about to come. Check this out. I'm gonna while I'm talking about my son, this is something that my son created over here. Now that might look a bit funny. I don't know if you can see that. Can you see that, Payman?
A little bit, yes.
Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Wow, amazing.
So he's created that. Now he's going to be 3D printing that and selling that to his friends.
Beautiful.
Pretty cool, huh? Anyway, so back to the presentation. Where were we? We are nearly through my, oh, where did my presentation go? Here it is. Okay, so you have a product that's ready to sell. Let's set it up for exponential growth. So how do you get it out there? So this is where we're going to go and find. So now we have the product, so which is Ninjas Unleashed. We're going to go find retailers. We're going to find influencers. We're going to find wholesalers. We're going to find joint venture partners. And so let me show you what that looks like. So Payman, this is where, after so long, I get to show you the next evolution of Comet Suite. So let me kill that. So this is Comet Suite. This is a white label dashboard. So we have different ways that people buy a product. They generally, all of our clients are digital agencies, but now more sales professionals and BDMs are buying our tool. This is our tool. We own this tool and we white label it to other people, or we allow people to use it under a certain price. So this is how it works. So we've created a great product using everything that I've just shown you before. Now let's go and find people who we want to sell it to, right? So if I come in here and I go new campaign, and actually let's do something everyone can relate to rather than board games. Let's go real estate. Actually, I have one here. So if I go real estate and I search for all the real estate agents in a certain place, and this was in Atlanta, Georgia, it shows me the names of the company, the website, the address, the number of employees, all of their socials, their rating, their website, their phone number, and all the people who work there. And if we have it, access to their phone numbers. So now if I have a product, whatever the product is that your audience has, they will now be able to find the decision makers. And guys, if you're listening, if you feel free to interact with me on this part, tell me, ask me who you want me to find. I'll find them for you. It finds the companies, who they work for, how many employees, all the different details. You can see here this little button. This button is called our transparency button, because we always get the question, hey, how can, especially in Europe, hey, what about GDPR rules if I'm emailing somebody who doesn't, who I don't know, that sort of thing. Well, you click on this button and it'll show you exactly where we got the details from. We have no database. It's all come from over here. This person said, this is my name, this is my phone number, here's my email address, contact me, right? So they had telling you to contact them. So there's no rules about, you're not breaking any rules. We have no database. This is all live data in real time. And I'm happy to, anybody who wants to ask me, we'll do it live in real time. It's plugged into Google's API, into LinkedIn's API, and about 8 other sources. That's how it collates all the data. So that's how that works. Any questions on this part before I move to the next one?
Pretty straightforward. Can you look, for example, just for example, put, say, I don't know, say accountants, and for example, and so this is global, right?
Accountants?
Accountants
In where?
and let's say in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, for example.
Yeah. Kuala Lumpur, awesome. Now we type in the language that they type in. So some people have come through in different countries.
Yeah.
So you got to use the language that country is using, right? So here's all the accountants. So if you service accountants, this is how we find them. This is what we do. And while it's showing you this basic information on this screen, you can see here, it's doing name of the company, address, rating, website, phone number. In the background, the AI is collating all the data. So it's going through, it's going to go find it. You can see the orange, it's looking for the email, and green, it's found the email. And so now it starts populating it and showing you all the stuff. And then as it's getting populated, they start coming through. Make sense? And then when it goes into your CRM, so check this out. So I can come up here and I can say, okay, give me give me all the emails of the people, and I can click the CRM button and zap it directly into my CRM, or I can download it as a CSV. Why would I download it? Because now I can add it to my Facebook lookalike audience, my Facebook custom audience, and now these guys keep seeing my ads absolutely everywhere. So you have that omnipresence thing happening. Make sense?
Yes, sir.
Awesome. All right, so the next one, let's go new campaign. Let's say we're looking for, again, accountants in, where do you want to find them now? Again, Kuala Lumpur?
Now, whatever, another different city. Let's say Toronto.
Sure. Okay, cool.
Toronto, Canada.
Toronto, Canada. Hey, you're getting homesick, eh?
The only thing I miss is family.
All right. So now it's finding me all the accountants in Toronto, right? And then I can even do this. I can go accountants who love dogs.
Oh,
And it'll
wow,
find
love
me.
that.
It'll find me all the accountants who love dogs. Well, in our case, we're looking for everybody who loves board games. And you'll find everyone who loves board games. Everybody who loves personal development. Everybody who says,
Can you do, for example, accountants specializing in e-commerce, for example? Or lawyers
100%.
specializing in e-commerce, for example?
Yep.
Or let's say
So
real
you see
estate
here,
or
I
whatever.
typed in-
Yeah.
Exactly. So I typed in accountant, leadership is important. All of these people on their profiles have said leadership is important. So if you were selling leadership, right, you contact them, you go, hey, I know that you believe leadership's important. Here's my book on how I've written about why leadership is important. Would you like me to come give a seminar to your audience, to your team? Would you like me to help you with that? And that's how you get your foot in the door, right? So that's that one. Just in the interest of time payment, I'm just going to move to the next one, if
Please.
that's okay.
Yeah,
So I'm
sure.
going to go Dream 100. So those of you who don't know the Dream 100,
Oh,
if you
yes.
could fill a room with 100 clients, only 100, who would they be? Which companies would you invite? So let's go in here. Let's go. Okay. Tesla. Tesla.com. Here's Elon Musk's email. Don't
Wow.
tell him I showed you his email. But look, we all know we're never going to get through Elon Musk. He's one of the most important people on the planet. But what if I wanted to contact the enterprise sales manager
Yeah.
and say, hey, I've got a way that you can do a deal specifically in Australia that's going to help you sell more solar or sell more of whatever. Or, hey, I figured out a way how to colonize Mars. Can you send this video, this 2-minute video to Elon? And they're going to watch it. So Daniel would watch it. And then he'll be like, actually, I would get kudos for finding this person. Let me forward that to Elon, right? So there's always different ways to do that. We've got people who go to Forbes. They find the journalists who are in Forbes. Now you can pay $5,000 to $10,000 to $15,000 to be featured in Forbes, or you can make friends with the editors and the staff, the writers. And then by doing that, you can get featured in Forbes for free because, hey, they're your friends now. They'll fill you in whenever there's no people paying. New York Times.
For example, I can reach out to one of these people, Johann, and invite them on my podcast, build that relationship, and then through that, get me to be, showcased on a future article. Yeah, brilliant, genius, loved it.
Exactly. This is the New York Times, so you can do it with New York Times. You can do it with whatever website as long as their data is available. You don't go searching through anybody's trash or anything. It's all real-time data. So that's how that works. So this is what the campaign. This is what our tool is. It plugs into any CRM. We give you a CRM if you want. The CRM is called Go High Level. We'll give you access to that. And yeah, so anyone who wants the tool, you get access to it. You can contact the people. Most of the people who are our clients, they already have a CRM tool, so they just generally use whatever they have. They use this to plug it in there. Our pricing. So let's talk about pricing. If you go to the website, you're going to see here, we have our launch is $297 a month. The boost is $797 a month, and scale is $997 a month, right? Now, because you're with payment here, if you go to /payment, you're going to get a very, very special deal. And that is, you're going to get that boost package, that same package that we just saw before, for $249 a month, which is usually this much. So really, really great deal. Walt hooked that up just while we were getting this webinar organized.
Wow.
So you're going to have 78,000 leads per year. Now, when I say leads, it's not actually leads, it's searches. So what does that mean? When I came in here and I searched for, the guys in the industry here, this one search for Atlanta Fine Homes is 1 credit, but I've got 10 email accounts here. So 78,000 multiplied by 10, that's 780,000 people that you're going to get for the year for this amount of money. It's crazy. And of course, you have to build a proper relationship with them. And there's nurture with this full training on how to use it. We've got over 2,000 digital agencies who are using it. So there's that. And there's some people out there who will want to white label this and use it for your brand. And we have a package here. And if you want to get a good deal on this, contact payment. This is generally for digital agencies, but contact payment and he'll hook you up with another good deal, just like he's done over here. So guys, we have talked about AI, the new tools that are out there, how to leverage everything that we've never had access to technology like this. We rebuilt our entire company in a month using AI. We've launched ad campaigns. We've recreated email campaigns. We recreated all of our legal docs. Lawyers were very happy and they just had to sign off on certain things. But you've never had tools like this at your fingertips. If you've got a great product, we can get it out there using our tool. But yeah, now it's over to you.
Question, Johann.
Any questions?
Yes. So this is, okay, how can I, for example, as a podcaster and as a coach and as a publisher, apply that, for example? I have an idea, but I want you to go through the process and show us so that we can all get the picture and see that and more different ways to use it.
100%. So as a podcaster, you'd go into that middle section, and you would look for people who are, well, it depends. What's your end goal? What do you want to sell them? Let's start there.
I want to show them how to launch and monetize the podcast within 30 days so they can attract leads on demand. They're exactly the leads on demand, leveraging the podcast. And then I will also offer them to publish a book about their business to really make competition, awesome. Irrelevant.
Easy.
Yeah. I want them to be able to use the book as the business card.
I'll give you a real life case study. So one of the guys in our community, COVID happened over here, right? COVID happened everywhere, but we were in lockdown for 300 days. Melbourne was the longest city in lockdown, I believe. And so as soon as we opened up here, he said, I'm out of here. I'm getting out of here. And he got in his car and he started driving around Australia. He then used our tool. He's a publisher. So he used the tool to find speakers, consultants, management consultants, change makers in every city that he went to. And he sent them an email. Hey, I'm in the city. I've looked you up. I think you're amazing. I've looked at your profile. I think you can add massive value. I would love to do a co-authored book with you and 10 other people, limited spots only. I'll be in your area for 1 week and then I'm moving on to the next town. Do you want to be published with us? And these are 10 other people that you'll be published with.
Wow.
$2,000. $2,000 times 10. Every town he's going to, he's collecting 20,000. Now, the guy does have a great reputation. He does publish awesome books, and lots of people, there's proof that he does what he does and he delivers what he delivers. And so when people see, they go to his website, they go, wow, this guy's cool. Yes, I want to be one of those co-authors. Yes, I want to leverage the books. So that's the exact example of what you talked about with using books. The second thing is you talked about podcasters. So you would find podcasters just by going into that middle section and typing in podcaster, and you'll find all the podcasters, and you'd type in different niches. Hey, Mr. Podcaster in the tech space, you've got a great podcast, but you're not leveraging it right. Here's a free training on how to do it. And the training might go for 15 minutes. By the time they watch that, you've added value to them. You go, hey man, can I jump on a call with you? And then from there, you've got your sales process, right? Let me help you monetize. Let me help you captivate your audience. Let me help you build and grow your audience. Let me help you get your YouTube channel up, all those things. So that's how you would use it for them. Then the third one is you want to contact people who work for certain companies or different niches that you want to break into. That's where we put in the website, tesla.com. You can find whoever works in those companies and then build a relationship with them and invite them to join you. And because your opening is come on my podcast, everybody loves talking about themselves, right? And sharing their story. It's just the human condition.
Sure.
So by you doing that, it opens up the doors and then they can come in.
Beautiful.
Cool.
Yeah. Love that. I love the idea
Thanks, man.
of the guy going around and contacting people and doing books. That's genius.
Dude, man, seriously, it's crazy. I'm like, wow, that's awesome. There's so many great, like we've got a guy who's become the #1 salesman of chiropractic machines in his region, I think it is. So he sells $80,000 machines to chiropractors. He contacts them. So he goes in there, he goes, Las Vegas chiropractors, and he finds all the chiropractors, sends them a message. Hey, Mr. Chiropractor, I know you're busy, but I want to show you a 2-minute video on how you can add a brand new profit center to your business. This is how you do it. And then they click, they watch the video, and it says, this is the scientific proof. This is what it's going to cost. This is how it's broken down. All the sale is pretty much made in that 2-minute video. And click to book a call. Now he's getting calls booked in. He's showing up at their doorstep, doing the deal, and signing them up for an $80,000 machine over 5 years. His guarantees in the first 6 months, he shows you how to make 100 grand anyway. So you got to have a good sales process and a good product, obviously, for it to work. But if you have those assets, making sales is easy. And being entrepreneurs, the one thing that entrepreneurs generally struggle with is sales, because they're so busy focused on building the perfect product, right? So if you have the perfect product, marry it with the right people, put the right product in front of the right people at the right time, they're going to buy.
Absolutely. The right product in front of the right audience. Yes, that's it. Guys, you have any questions? These are some of my friends from Kuala Lumpur. That's why they're able to join. And
Hey, Mo. Hey.
Yeah, guys, don't be shy. Hop in. Say hi.
Hi, Johann. That was one incredible presentation. Thank you very much.
That was a great
Thanks, man.
presentation. Thanks.
Thank you for showing up, guys.
Thank you very, very much. You got any questions for me?
Well, I'll be selfish, so I'm going to ask you about what I'm doing.
Please,
Go
yes.
for it. I love it. That's
If
why
we're
we're
going
here.
back, if we're going back to the graphics, you know, and the 3D part of the presentation, do you have anything related to fashion or style? And let me explain. I work with a lot of people that want to restyle themselves, and I find it very difficult to show them themselves wearing any of the things I'm suggesting. So can we just take their picture and make them move in a way? Because I've seen that in one of the South Korean software. I think the name was Clo or Clo, CLO. And that software shows you any fabric, whether it's a dress or a suit or a shirt, it shows you the fabric moving as you move as a person. Because the picture alone is not as convincing. So my question is, can I actually use an actual person's picture with
100%.
and show them themselves in like 5 seconds?
Yeah. So check this out. So I asked AI, I said, rebrand me. And so I uploaded photos and stuff. I don't know if you can see that. Hang on, I'm going to turn this filter off. Turn off the background. No background. You can see I'm a board game geek.
Oh, wow. I will actually think that is the background. Wow.
So check this. So I've asked it, you know, to restyle me, and this is how it styled me. It says, this is your, according to your character, this is what you need to wear.
That's so up to you, brother.
I don't have that body. It's changed my hairstyle there.
Maybe that's a motivation for you to get the body, man.
Yeah.
And then I think, no, add 10 pounds, make me fatter. So it made me fatter there.
Excellent.
Gangster, man. Gangster.
And then you can use it to make it move. You can make it animated. So that took 5 minutes to make.
That is fantastic. Imagine me sending about 5-10 looks to the person, outdoor and indoor. This is it. You are in the picture.
Bingo.
Yeah, excellent.
Thanks, man. Yeah,
and this requires me paying for the package you mentioned, the 249, and then get access to all of that.
No. No. This is all free. All those tools that I showed you are free. My tool is just to find those right people. So
Oh.
everything I went through, I showed you, was all free that we've used, because we're this board game company is, it's sort of a charity, and so it's
Excellent.
all the tools that are being used is the free tools. I think the total
And
that's
how
been
how
spent
can I get all the links that you were working on right now, the websites and the
By
names and all
rewatching
that? Because
this.
I
Yeah,
missed
for sure. Yeah, rewatch this, or just I'll give payment a
Right.
list of all the
Right,
links.
I forgot we're recording. Okay,
Johan,
excellent then.
could you please maybe, because they don't know you, just give us like a 60-second intro of who you are, what you do, so they can really have the kind of caliber of person you are. Seriously.
Yeah, man, dude. I don't like to talk about myself, but yeah, for sure. Just give me 1 second. Hang on a second.
Thank you for showing up, guys.
This
I
is
know it was a very last
This
minute
is
thing.
incredible. No, I was
Thanks,
actually
thanks,
waiting for your
Lorenzo.
message. That's really good.
I appreciate it. Yeah, go ahead, Johan.
Cool, man. Hey, why don't you do the intro? Go for it.
Oh yeah, okay, wait, just give me a second.
Everybody's going somewhere.
Hilarious. Well, I just had somebody come through the door. It's all good.
So Johan
Um,
basically is one of the smartest, is a real genius. Is, despite his young age, is about our age. He's built multiple 7-8 figure businesses while starting from literally nothing. He's in Australia, businesses and agencies, software, what was it? Real estate, jewelry. Oh, that was a wild one, man. That was a wild one. That one. And so many other
jewelry, fashion.
fashion. Is the co-founder of
Fashion.
PRM.
Wow, we need to speak about this.
Yeah, he's a
Dude,
co-founder.
I'll tell you the fashion story really quickly.
Yes.
My cousin, he got married to this girl, and she came to Australia to meet everybody. And when she came here, she had this beautiful leather jacket on. And I said, wow, that is a stunning leather jacket. I don't usually ask, but I got to ask you, how much did you pay for that? And she goes, well, this leather comes from my town. And she's in Chennai in India. And she said it's $80. I said, wow, let me show you something. So we went to the shopping center and I showed her the exact, well, better, her one is better quality than what's in the shops. And those jackets were between $600 to $1,500. So I said, how many of these jackets can you get? She said, I can get unlimited. We've got the factory next to it near our place. I said, okay, great. So I said, okay. I went on a website and it's called starnow.com. I found free makeup guys, people who do your makeup for free, people who do photographs for free, not for free. They're getting a portfolio, right? So they're photographers who need a portfolio, so they get to shoot models. I found models for free, but they're getting a portfolio. They're getting the photos. So I did a joint venture between everyone, the makeup artist, the hairstylist. We had the clothes, we had the photographer, and we had the models. Everybody came. We put on a great little photo shoot. I ended up with the photos to put it on eBay and to put on the website, right? The models got their portfolio, the makeup artist got their portfolio, the photographer got their portfolio. So everybody wins from that little interaction, but nobody paid anybody anything, right? Then we put up a website, and it was called Adonis Leathers, and the female one was called Callista Leathers. So Adonis was for the males, Callista was for the females. And these on there, we had the prices starting from $1,500 to $3,000 for these leather jackets, right? You know my cost price. My cost price was $80. We then put these on eBay.
She paid $80. I'm sure you got it cheaper.
Yeah, exactly.
Damn.
Because
Exactly.
economies of scale, you probably got more, right? So yeah.
So we then went and put it on eBay, and we put it on eBay, and on eBay we wrote exclusive resellers of Adonis leathers or Callista leathers, depending. And so people would go to the website and they'd see that the price is $1,500 to $3,000, but on eBay it's listed for $600. We were shipping them out all day long.
Printing money.
That's my
Great.
fashion story for you. I've got so many stories I could tell you all day long.
Tell us the jewelry one. The jewelry one. That was a wild one, man. Remember the rings?
The jewelry. Yeah. Dude, this is actually how I got into. I built my first business on eBay. I bought an engagement ring. Now, I was young and stupid back then, and I had heard that you have to spend half your money on an engagement ring. Now, back then I was on a PhD scholarship, and so I was getting paid 20 grand a year. So I said, hey, I need to spend $10,000 on this ring. No idea about economy, right? Or I didn't take into account living expenses, fuel, food, anything. On $20,000, you're not really saving much. Anyway, I went and spent all my savings on this ring, $10,000. A month after it was pretty much the same ring for $3,000. And I was like, this has got to be a fake ring. So I used my credit card. I bought that ring. I took it to the jeweler who sold me the ring for $10,000. And I said, what is this ring? You know, what do you think about this ring? He goes, I'll buy it off you for $5,000. I went, well, all right, cool, done. I will take that money. And I took that money. I went back to the website, bought more stuff, and then sold to him. And whatever he didn't buy, I had to get rid of it somehow. So I put it on eBay. And then I realized I was making more money selling it on eBay than selling it to him. So I just buy from this website. By the way, it still exists. It's called bidz.com. You can buy 90% off jewelry. So this is going back 2000.
What is the website? I'm gonna write it here on the chat.
bidz.com, right?
Can you write it? Can
It's
you write
America's
it?
bidz.com, right?
Bids.com.
I hope they give me a So go to bids.com, buy jewelry at 90% off. And then I used to sell it on eBay at 50% off. So I was making a 40% margin. And then about a year, by the way, I ended up carrying around a bag, like a duffel bag, which had about $200,000 worth of diamonds in it. And back then I was a student, right? So everybody thought I was a drug dealer because this bag never left my hand. And
A very big question mark for you.
Big question mark. Yeah.
I lived in a share house with two other people who were always having parties. So I couldn't leave my bag there because people, you know, who knows who's in my house at any point in time. So this bag never left my house. So everybody thought I was a drug dealer at a very young age. But
maybe you were.
I never touched drugs. But then this company, Bids, they released an affiliate program. You guys know what affiliate marketing is?
Yes.
They said, if you send people to us and people buy, we'll give you 15% commission. So this is 2007. So Facebook had come out, and on Facebook, I could go and target males who were in a relationship for 3 years. And then I'd show them my ad saying 90% off engagement rings, buy now. And that when they clicked on that, it would cost me between 5 cents to 20 cents. When they went to the website, they would buy, if they didn't buy engagement rings, they would buy belts, sunglasses, men's jewelry. They would spend on average about $1,000, which means I was now making $150 from my 5 cents was getting turned into $150 all day long. So that's my jewelry story.
Incredible. Wow.
Tell us your real estate one.
Okay.
When you connected the building, staying, you know.
Yeah. So I moved into Melbourne and well, into the city in Melbourne, and this is 2012. And when I moved into this building, it was the best building in Melbourne. When I walked in, they said, this is the most technologically advanced building. I said, fantastic. And then that night, I got a piece of paper coming to my door. It says the windows are getting cleaned tomorrow. Then in the morning, I get another piece of paper saying the pool is out of order. Then at night, I get another piece of paper under my door saying that the gym is closed for maintenance. So piece of A4 paper with one sentence on it. So I went to I'm like, whatever, crazy. A month goes by, 1 inch thick of paper is now sitting next to my table with one sentence on each one. So I take that big stack of paper, I go down to the building manager. I said, how much is this costing me? He said, it's $1 per sheet. So $1 per sheet, that's 500 apartments, $1 per sheet, twice a day, $1,000 a day that they're putting paper on them, and some poor soul is walking around. So I said, why don't we build a mobile app for the building? They go, I don't know what this is. This is 2012. Mobile apps were just coming out. They go, show me. So we went, looked at Dubai. Dubai's got the best buildings, as we all know. And so we said, okay, that technology, bring it to Australia. We brought it to Australia and we created community, cost efficiency, and communication within the building. That's what the app did. 4 years later, $20 million company. And that's what we did there. And so I exited that company back in 2019. Yeah. And yeah, here we are. What other stories would you like me to tell?
Comet Suite. Tell us about that, because that's what we're here for.
All right. For sure. So Comet Suite, the software that you just saw, the last one, which finds all the leads for you. So this guy interviewed me on a podcast about 6 years ago. And so he kept chasing me up, saying every couple of months, do you want to be in business? Can I be in business? Can we be my business partner? I'm like, no, man, no, I'm not, like, not interested. Don't have time. And then I said we were in lockdown, but we had 1 week where we were released from prison. And so I flew up to the Gold Coast, and this is Walter. So I flew up to the Gold Coast and I messaged this guy. I said, hey, I'm free for breakfast tomorrow if you want to catch up. So we catch up for breakfast and I go, okay, cool. What, tell me about your business. And he tells me about all these incredible softwares that he's built. 13 years, software developer, 50,000 customers. And I said, dude, this software that you have is absolutely incredible. It plugs into this. He's like, he's a developer, right? As I said before, entrepreneurs, they love building the perfect product. They're just not good at marketing it most of the time. And so I wrote him an offer and said, here, try this out. So he tries it out. He comes back and he goes, I made $200,000. I'm like, great. He goes, be my business partner. I go, what for? I told you what to do. Just go do more of that. He goes, no, I want you to be my partner. So anyway, that continued. And then, a couple of months later, he convinced me. And that was, 2 years ago now.
That's
and
Walter, right?
Now we're just, that's Walter. That's right.
Yeah.
And then Chris joined. We went into lockdown again. That's what actually happened. We went into lockdown. I was so grumpy. I went into my neighbor's house. I was complaining. And then I was telling him about the software that I met this genius up in Gold Coast. And he goes, that software can't exist. I said, anyone you can imagine we can connect you to. He said, no way, bullshit. It doesn't exist. I said, yes, it does. So Walter jumps on, does a demo, the same demo that you guys saw. Here's all the real estate. Here's all the details. Here's the phone numbers. Here's the email addresses. What? I wish I had this when I started my business, right? So that's how Comet Suite was formed. And then, so that was 2.5 years ago now. And we've got 2,000 agencies who use it. We've got people who buy it there's 3 ways that people use the software. 1, they use it to generate leads for themselves. 2, they use it to generate leads and sell leads to their clients. And then 3rd way is they sell a subscription to our software under their brand at whatever price they want, and they get to keep all the profit. So those are the 3 business models. Now we have one more story, Mr. Payman.
Yes, sir.
I don't know whether I told you this one, but 21st of December, I get a phone call. And the phone call says, hey, Johann, just wanted to send you a bottle of champagne. Your software changed my life. Thank you. Where can I send the champagne to? I said, great, thank you. But tell me about how it changed your life. He said, I went into your software. I went into that middle section, the people section, and I looked for all the CEOs in this area. Now, every city is designed so that there's a rich area and a poor area. Every city. This area, he targeted the rich area of town. He finds all the CEOs who work in the rich area of town. And then he sends them an email. Hey, Mr. And oh, by the way, one of the criteria he said was CEO of whatever company loves property or invests in property. So now he's found all the CEOs who invest in property. He sends them an email. Hey, Mr. CEO, I know that you work for XYZ company and that you're also interested in property. We have 200 projects on the books, but there are 3 that are standouts. Is it okay if I send you these 3 deals? Now, if you're a smart CEO, you go, in 2 minutes, I can tell if it's a good deal because you just look at the numbers, right? So he had 400 people reply back to him and said, yes, send me the deal. As soon as they said, yes, send me the deal, they get an email saying, great, I'm sending them to you shortly. Can you just answer these 3 questions for me? Question number 1, I'm ready to buy now in 3 months, 6 months. Question number 2, I have 0 to 500, 500 to a million, million plus ready to deploy. Question number 3, seaside, countryside, or city side. As soon as they filled out those dots, 3 dots, an email gets sent to all of the real estate agents in that area. Because, with the software, you can find all the real estate agents like I did. Hey, Mr. Real Estate Agent, we've got a brand new hot lead. It's, this is the person, this is their first name. They're looking to spend $1 million. They want to buy in the next 3 months and they're looking for a seaside place. Do you have 3 great deals you can send me? And do you want to buy the lead? So the agents would buy the lead. $2,000 for the lead. So $2,000 for a lead. He converted out of the 400, he converted 40. That's how he made $80,000. 2 months in a row. So I called the guy up because we're going to be running an event. I said, I need you to come speak at my event and teach people how you did this and just share. Now, this guy is the equivalent of, he's an Aussie bumpkin. self-confessed Aussie bumpkin. So I called him up. I said, "Hey, what are you doing? Can you tell me what are you doing now?" He goes, "Oh, mate, I got to tell you, I'm selling houses in Malibu. I was watching this show called 2.5 Men, and this bloke Charlie has this big giant house. So now I'm selling houses in Malibu." I'm like, dude, it's incredible. So when you are the middleman, when you can connect people using technology, the world is your oyster. I said to my wife, I said, if for whatever reason, if anything ever fell apart, touch wood, it never does, that's all I would do. Just connect people. You got people with products and you got people who want to buy it. Just be the middleman and take a commission. Easy.
Beautiful. So this is a glimpse of what and who Johann is incredible. So yeah, and Comet Suite is an amazing CRM management that does everything for you, and has been kind enough to come here and talk to us about it. So, any question? Oh, Johann, can you show the first video you showed of the guy first making big backflips, and then you put him in as a Roman guy, you know, a Greek god. You will love this because you're the AI guy. You will love that one. Even you, all of you guys.
Let me share my screen with sound. All right, this one. Tell me if you can you see my screen?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. No, yes.
All right. Can you see the screen is big now?
Yep.
Yeah.
Awesome. All right, cool. So, all right, here we go. So he takes that video, which is just a normal video that he does. He's an athlete, right?
Yeah.
And he just got the graphic. Hang on. I pressed the wrong button. He got the graphics from here. Here, open art, or from here, prompt base.
Open art.
You can get whatever.
Okay, let me go there right now. Open art. Is it .com.ai?
No, just openart.ai.
Okay.
Yeah,
Wow.
I've seen this a lot. A lot of content creators are doing that now. There's one of a girl mixing a DJ set, a Chinese girl, but she's in the same thing. So it's like they get the video, they upload it, and then the AI generates the style or whatever you want. Yeah, it's very good for TikTok and viral videos.
Exactly. And Shine Ranker, go check that out, because Shine Ranker will tell you which ones are trending and why, and then you can create ones that are just like that.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I'm blown away. Thank you so much. I agree with you. I think, I don't know, in terms of the middleman, I agree with you. There was a lot of things that happened during COVID. One thing I remember, I don't know if it came on the news or someone, apparently on the East Coast of America, New York State had a shortage of COVID masks, and during the height of the pandemic. One guy apparently working at one of the hospitals or something, he knew a supplier in South Korea. So he basically contacted the logistics company of the hospital. Then he contacted the supplier, and then he apparently made $200,000 on a single phone call because he connected. It's the same thing. He just connected. He didn't do anything. He didn't nothing. He knew this guy. He knew this guy. Is this what you want? Connected the two. So I definitely agree with that philosophy.
For sure, man. Dude, there's so many examples of great joint ventures that came out over the pandemic. I love doing joint ventures with people, and so yeah, one of my there's I'm gonna start telling more stories. It's all good. We'll talk we'll talk more off this thing. Otherwise, we'll start once I get into joint ventures. It's just gonna be a whole nother.
I know.
No worries.
Do you guys have any more questions for Johann?
There's a lot. I don't know. I think we need more time. It was a bit of a last minute. So if Lorenzo can set up another call, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah, man, for sure. Would love it. And I love your background, by the way. Did you do that in Midjourney?
Yeah. No, I just went on Google and I typed in futuristic background. I took the first one. Yeah, that's it. I use it basically for the students, because I teach students how to use ChatGPT prompting, but the right way. So as you know, everybody types in create content, write email, create TikTok, and I say, no, don't do it that way. There's this way of doing it. And then they get more consistent content, and hence they get better marketing results. So I just wanted to create something that captures their imagination. So basically to the point of like, hey, there's a lot of possibilities with AI.
100%. Awesome, man. Cool. Well, thank you, Mr. Payman.
Maurizio, are you there? Can you hear us? Do you have any questions? Maurizio, campione, sei là? Okay. No
I
problem.
think he's gone.
Mo number 2, Mo Zidane, the best name in the world.
Yes.
Any questions?
No, thank you very much. I am really impressed with what I saw, and I will definitely watch this again from the beginning.
Yes.
And have a deeper dive on all the websites you mentioned.
And also pay attention, rewatch that video, and what Johann showed you earlier. Take this, I don't know what website it was. You can put picture of people in different backgrounds with different style. That's going to do the selling for you. And this is what I told you yesterday. I know you're old school, you like to do things in person and real life, but also use the tools of online. Maybe you can really scale your business next level,
Now this tool will work with what I do, because I can just send those pictures to them
exactly.
on the chat or something. Can you please quickly tell me that website spelling? How do you? The website with the faces background when you drag and drop them.
That's photogenerator.com. Just type in photogenerator.ai, I think it is. Hang on one second.
Photo generator.
Sorry, it's generated photos.
Generated photos. Okay.
.ai.
.ai. Okay. Oh, okay. Let me go on Google, maybe. Okay. Okay, you want
listen. Another one.
So go ahead.
Autopod.
Okay.
Autopod. Check out Autopod for payment.
Autopod.
Yeah, that's for his podcasting.
Okay. Beautiful. Yes. And generated Google. Oops, no, not this one. Typing too fast. Generated photos AI. Okay, found it. Generated photos. Listen, Johann, thank you so much for your time. You've been absolutely, as always, blowing my mind and everybody's mind. Thank you for making the time. Guys, if you have any question, let me know and connect with me on Facebook, and we can connect you to I can connect you to Johann. Johann is the layman's Elon Musk, if you want to put it that way. You know what I mean? He's in all kinds of businesses and big businesses. So thank you, brother. I appreciate it. Let's any way, shape, or form I can help you, Johann, let me know. I'm here for you. And ask Nicholas for that mastermind, if you can push it from 4 o'clock in the morning here to 11 after 7 a.m. I'm down. But I'll email them. So yes, and I will I'll tag you on this live, and feel free to use it and make highlights and shorts for your own marketing any way, shape, or form you want. Anyone I can help you, my door's open for you always, brother.
Thanks. Thank you, guys.
Thank you very much for your time. Thank you,
guys. Guys, let's stay on the call. We're just gonna chat a little bit. He left. No, okay. Thank you guys for showing up. Wait, let me just stop. Wait, let me just stop.